Hey guys, welcome to Base Aviation. In this video we're going to talk about our best power supplies, particularly our BP56. 56 represents how many amps of output it has, and this unit has 28 volts. 28 volts, 56 amps for running your avionics. It can do most aircraft from a Cessna 172 all the way through a Cessna CJ4. It can spread the gap of your GA. It's not going to run your air conditioning. It's not going to do engine starts, but it will do your avionics updates. And the key, most important benefit of doing avionics updates with a power supply is you don't drain your ship battery. When you drain that battery low on a turbine, it could result in a hot start because your voltage isn't high enough to get the engine turning over. On a piston, that could result in your starter clutch or solenoid not engaging all the way to crank that prop over. Both of those can be very expensive, all because your battery's low. So if you use a best power supply, plug it into your aircraft, power up, do your avionics updates, it only takes 10 or 15 minutes typically. Even that 10 or 15 minutes drawing on your battery can change the result of an engine start later. If it's too hot outside, if it's too cold outside, all sorts of factors. So using one of these will help with that. Basic operation. Take an extension cord. We send one with it. Plug it into a 110 wall outlet. 20 amps gives you the full 56 amps of capacity. So 110, 20 amp circuit. A 15 amp circuit would still let you run most of the capacity. Plug it into the wall, plug it into the unit. Nice storage for the cable inside when you're done. Then, depending on your aircraft's POH, you'll plug the unit into the airplane and then turn on your master and battery switches. Some of them want you to turn on your master and battery switches before plugging in the power supply. Some of them have a weird in-between. So check your POH, consult your aircraft manufacturer. If it's experimental, maybe the builder or the prints and the specs on the avionics and how that was set up. There is a power switch here, so you could have it all plugged into your aircraft, and then once your POH and all your systems are done and you follow your checklists, you turn it on. The screen right here will show you your power output, shows you your amp draw, your voltage draw, your power consumed, and lets you see what you're doing. That can be used as a diagnostic tool. If you feel like something in your plane's drawing your battery down a little too quickly when you're flying, you could isolate it on the ground and see, hey, is it my pitot heat that's drawing down too quickly? On your pistons, it could run that. On your turbines, it doesn't quite have that kind of power. But you can check and diagnose things. Check your lights, check your panel, check your nav systems. There's all sorts of things you can check and see what's drawing excess power, and you can be able to see it directly here on the screen. A cool thing about the best power unit itself, when comparing it to other units on the market, is our box has these nice, beautiful rounded corners. That's nice so you can take it with you. You can take this box and set it on the seat of your multi-million-dollar aircraft, or put it on the seat of your Porsche, and not worry about cutting your leather. So you have a unit that's really safe, smooth, and easy to transport, something where you don't worry about it. You also have storage internally for all of your cables. Your avionics cable and your extension cord fit inside, it closes up, then you can carry it with you. When it comes to the operation and the technical side of this unit has multiple power rectifiers inside. So when it takes that power coming from the 110 into it, you want to have a pure sine wave of electricity going into your aircraft avionics. Fluctuations in the power and of the voltage and of the amps going in can fry your avionics. So if you had a power surge come through your hangar, if you were powering off of a cheap unit, you could fry your avionics. It could be very expensive. So our unit has multiple power rectifiers to clean up that power going in, and then it has a capacitor that allows for a spike of power. It'll allow up to 110 amps for a few seconds. So when you do kick something on and it draws a little excess power, it doesn't kill the whole system and flip the breaker in your hangar. It'll absorb it. So that's a little safety feature. It's also forced air cooled, so it doesn't matter if you're operating it in the winter where it's chilly and it doesn't need to run the fan, or if you're in Las Vegas, it's 110 degrees outside, but the ramp's really 150 degrees, you can run our unit, and that forced air cooling will help keep it cool. This has been our quick video on how to use our best power supply 56. If you have any questions about it, want to purchase one or have one and want tips on how to use it better, please just give us a call and we'd be happy to help. Fly safe.